Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today. We are Farm Fetch, a new venture dedicated to connecting families with fresh, locally sourced food directly from farmers. Our mission is to make healthy eating more accessible. To start, I'd like you to meet Anna, the busy mom who wants her whole family to eat healthy. However, she really struggles balancing work, home, and her kids, and she can't find the time to shop at local farms or co-ops. She's also really skeptical about the sourcing of food at large grocery stores. Anna represents many out there who just want to eat fresh without the stress. Now let me introduce you to Cliff, a dedicated farmer who is very passionate about his livestock and his produce. He wants to broaden his customer base to support and grow his family business, but he lacks the expertise and the time to grow his back-end operations capabilities. Cliff is just one of many farmers who need support and infrastructure to reach more and more customers. Both Anna and Cliff highlight significant challenges faced by both consumers and farmers. Many families struggle to find convenient ways to buy fresh, healthy produce from trusted sources, while many local farmers need help both finding more customers and managing increasingly complex operations. These concerns identify a gap between consumers who want fresh, local food and farmers who want to provide it. FarmFetch bridges this gap. We offer a platform that connects families like Anna's with farmers like Cliff. Our solution includes easy online ordering, reliable delivery services, and transparent sourcing information. By using FarmFetch, families can enjoy fresh, local food with confidence, and farmers can grow their businesses sustainably through one platform that streamlines their order fulfillment process.
FarmFetch is a digital marketplace and logistics platform designed to connect consumers directly with local farms, offering convenient weekly deliveries of fresh produce, dairy, meats, eggs, and more. Customer segments that would most value our product include health-conscious families, urban professionals, environmentally minded consumers, and on the supply side, small farms and co-ops. Health-conscious, sustainably minded consumers want reliable access to fresh food. They want to plan their meals more easily, and they want to feel good about supporting local farms. Today, that experience can be inconvenient. Farmers markets aren't always practical, store sourcing isn't always clear, and many community-supported agriculture options feel rigid or unpredictable. FarmFetch solves those issues. Our app makes ordering, scheduling, and paying simple with regular delivery or pickup on the customer's terms. They can see exactly where their food comes from, choose what they want, and reduce waste with flexible ordering. In return, consumers get real benefits, more convenience, fresher and more sustainable food, and an easier time sticking to their health and meal planning goals, while also supporting their economy. In short, we remove the frustration and deliver the transparency and convenience this audience has been missing. Small farms and co-ops are great at growing quality produce, but reaching new markets and managing direct-to-consumer operations can be overwhelming. They often deal with limited marketing resources, unpredictable demand, and the constant pressure to reduce waste. FarmFetch helps remove those barriers. By giving farms an online storefront, handling delivery logistics, managing payments, and offering customer support, we take the heavy administrative load off their plate. Predictive ordering also helps them plan better and cut down on spoilage. And on the positive side, farms gain consistent sales channels, more visibility, and access to urban markets without needing to scale their operations. They get a dependable customer base and can focus on what they do best, growing great food, while increasing revenue. In short, FarmFetch gives farms stability, support, and room to grow.
Barriers to entry include coordinating supply from multiple farms, managing cold chain logistics, and navigating food safety regulations. FarmFetch mitigates these risks through centralized logistics, standardized processes, and streamlined onboarding model. Imperfect Foods and Misfit Markets represent direct competitors by offering weekly grocery delivery through national networks, though they lack hyper-local transparency and have seen growth plateau as customers seek stronger connections to their food sources. Box Direct is also a direct competitor, delivering regional produce boxes but offering limited variety and minimal visibility into farm origins. Traditional CSA programs compete for the same customer interest in fresh, local food, but their rigid seasonal schedules, lack of customization, and pickup-only model narrow their appeal. Amazon Fresh, local farmers markets, and Instacart are examples of indirect competitors. These examples satisfy the needs of convenience, freshness, or local goods in different ways, but highlight an opportunity for a platform that combines local sourcing with modern delivery convenience. FarmFetch will begin with a hyper-local launch in the Philadelphia metropolitan area, expanding gradually into nearby regions with strong agricultural networks and demand for sustainable, fresh food. Early customer acquisition will focus on health-conscious and eco-minded consumers through targeted digital marketing, community events, and referral incentives. Small businesses and restaurants will be reached through direct outreach, including email campaigns, in-person visits, and local networking. Customers can choose delivery or pickup from a central distribution hub, with both subscription and one-time purchase options available. In the early stages, the founding team will manage outreach and farm onboarding, later transitioning to regional sales representatives who earn commissions. Urban consumers often lack access to fresh, local food due to reliance on grocery stores and living in food-limited neighborhoods. They value FarmFetch for convenient home delivery of cleaner, fresher options. This group includes young professionals, health-conscious shoppers, busy parents, and sustainability-minded buyers. Ex-urban consumers live near farm regions, but too far for regular farm visits or CSA pickups. They want local, natural foods without long drives. FarmFetch gives these families easy, curated access to multiple farms with the convenience they need. As shown on this slide, we will reach these segments through social media, local events, news, and a referral program. The chart outlines costs by media type, and the bottom right shows the total customer acquisition cost of $4.
Moving on to the financials for FarmFetch, we start with our revenue streams. We have three main revenue streams, which are our standard box, which is priced at $35, our premium box, which is priced at $60, and our monthly subscription, which is $40. In 2026, we expect to start with a base of 73,000 customers, which will equate to $134.5 million in revenue. By 2027, we expect to grow our base by 5%, which will increase our revenue to $141.2 million. And by 2028, we expect another year of 5% growth, which brings our customers to 81,000 and then our revenue to $148.3 million. Moving on to the operating expenses for FarmFetch. Year over year, our biggest expense is going to be the cost of goods sold, which is made up of our unit costs at $33.50 per unit, and then the number of units we expect to sell every single year. Our other expenses are related to sales and marketing, administrative costs, and then founder compensation. In 2026, we expect our total operating expenses to equal $92.6 million. In 2027, we expect it to increase to $97.2 million. And in 2028, we expect it to be $101.9 million. And finally, for the financials, we'll go over the profitability for FarmFetch. So in 2026, we expect our EBITDA to land at $41.9 million, which is an operating margin of 31.2%. In 2027, we expect $44.1 million in EBITDA, and again, maintaining that 31.2% operating margin. And finally, in 2028, we expect our EBITDA to increase to $46.3 million and maintain our operating margin at 31.2%.
For a 2026 launch, FarmFetch requires $10.75 million in external capital. This initial investment funds all core infrastructure needed to operationalize the business. That includes a $2.6 million inventory build, development of the technology platform, logistics and distribution setup, and early hiring across operations and customer support. It also covers $500,000 in equipment and startup capital expenditures. This upfront funding establishes the full foundation of the business, enabling FarmFetch to scale immediately and transition into strong revenue and EBITDA performance from day one. Once that foundation is in place, FarmFetch becomes instantly cash flow positive. In 2026, we generate $41.9 million in EBITDA and finish the year with nearly $50 million in cash. As the business grows, 2027 and 2028 show continued strength. EBITDA increases while working capital needs remain minimal. Cash rises to $93 million in 2027 and $139 million in 2028, all without any additional outside funding. These projections demonstrate FarmFetch's ability to efficiently scale, generate substantial free cash flow, and support its long-term growth entirely through internal operations after the initial investment.